Hello again, welcome back to the Fire Burns Within channel. As promised, here is my Megadeth Super Collider all tracks ranked video. I did the Risk video yesterday, and I said I would do the Super Collider video, and here I am. I listened to Super Collider today in full in the morning, actually, on the way to work. I checked it out, and here I am. I've done a mental note of how I like the tracks, and here I am. So there's 11 tracks on the album, including a cover, but more on that later. And there's actually a version with 2 bonus tracks, which I'm not gonna review. It will make the video a bit too long. So I like to keep these ones short. Just get them precise, and just the main album, 11 tracks, ranked from worst to best. Okay, so in 11th place we've got the Blackest Crow. Yeah, I really didn't get along with this one. It's sort of slightly country-ish, a little bit bluesy. I don't know, it's sort of odd. It's okay, it's a bit different, it's Megadeth trying something different again. This one didn't really float my boat at all, and it had to come in last place. Sorry if you like this song, but it didn't work out for me on this occasion. Next is a track called Off the Edge. Yeah, it was okay, but quite boring. Nothing seemed to really happen in this one. Just sort of like a mundane vocal, nothing really exciting. The riffs were just pedestrian. I mean, they were okay, but just a nothing sort of song. So it comes in at 10. Track 9 is Forget to Remember. I remember liking this track in the past, but on this occasion it didn't really work for me. The chorus is quite melodic and quite cool. There's a cool solo in there as well, but the song as a whole didn't really work for me. Okay. Track 8 is the title track, Super Collider. This one gets a lot of hate. I see people saying it's horrible, but I don't know, I didn't mind it that much. I thought it's sort of like slightly funny song, the chorus is very much like something that Alice Cooper would do. I'm sure a lot of people have mentioned Alice Cooper with this song. Yeah, there's a terrible video to go with this song, really cringy. I mean, it's really horrible, the video. I don't know what they were thinking. It's just horrendous. But the song itself is not that bad. Okay, it's sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, 70s rock, 70s hard rock sounding. Yeah, it's not great by any means, but it's not the absolute worst. I found 3 worse on this album. Okay, next is the song Burn. This one was okay. The chorus is a bit cringy when Mustaine sings Burn Baby Burn, but I didn't mind this. It's got sort of like a cool groove to it. It's not a bad feel to it. The next song is Don't Turn Your Back. I thought this was quite good. Yeah, it's got quite cool riffs, quite cool ideas. Vocally, it's a bit mundane. It's like, couldn't come up with any cool vocal melody lines. Just okay. Riff wise, it's okay. It's got some decent sounding riffs going on. Not bad. Next track, we're getting into sort of quite good tracks now. Okay tracks to good tracks, solid tracks. Beginning of Sorrow, quite like this one. I thought this one was quite good. Not amazing by any means. There's nothing amazing on the album. I mean, it's okay, but don't know, Beginning of Sorrow I thought was quite good. It's an interesting track, some cool ideas, few decent riffs, not a bad vocal from Mustaine, quite a cool track. The next track is Built for War. Yeah, I really like this one. I thought this was quite good. It's sort of a little bit more classic, old school Megadeth, if you like. You know, a really cool, pretty cool track. You know, as far as this album goes, you know, you got slim pickings here. You know, if you're looking for something more alongside, say, Euthanasia, cryptic writing style, a little bit more like mid-90s Megadeth, then Built for War is pretty similar to that. It's quite heavy as well. It's a decent track. Okay, the top 3 tracks on the album. In third place, we've got Kingmaker, the opening track. This is a great track, actually. You know, it's pretty much like classic, you know, early 2000, late 90s Megadeth. It's got a pacey riff. It's got a decent vocal. It's quite a catchy tune. It's a pretty decent tune. It's got that nice bass intro from Elefson. It's like his trademark bass line that he gets on most albums. You know, he always gets to intro one song somewhere along the line. Obviously, Mr. Elefson is out of the band now. He's blown that option. So, sorry, David, you can't take part on the next album. Even his bass tracks got re-recorded. Oh no, what a disaster. Anyway, not to dwell on that. Kingmaker, yeah, it's a good song. It's a solid song. I just like 2 tracks more than it. And obviously, one of them is not even a Megadeth track, which you might have guessed. That was in third place. Good, solid, you know, standard Megadeth sounding track. And the top 2 tracks, well, there's 2 tracks left. One of them's not even a Megadeth track, it's a cover, so there you go. But the actual top track of the album, which is a Megadeth original, is Dance in the Rain. This is a really good track. I mean, I really like this track. It's got great build. The riffs are really cool. The vocal melody is decent. It's got a good vibe to it. And then you got the thrashy bit at the end where David Germain joins in with Mustaine. It sounds quite cool. The riffs are really thrashy at the end, you know. This is about as thrashy as this album is going to get. And so it's the best original song on the album for me. So yeah, Dance in the Rain. But it's not the best song. The best song on the album, sad to say, is the cover song Cold Sweat. This song is awesome. This is a absolute killer cover by Megadeth. I mean, Dave Mustaine, he sounds really good on this track. I mean, he sounds sort of like much rougher, you know, he speaks with a sort of gruff tone. It sounds very, very suitable to the song, and the cover is really cool. It's really catchy, really well done. You know, when I went back and listened to the original by Thin Lizzy, I found myself preferring Megadeth's version of the song. So to me, this is the best song on the album, and it's not even a Megadeth song. So I know it's sort of like a sad state of affairs when the cover song on the album is the best song on the album, but what can you do? If a cover's good like this, then it's good. You know, this is really good. I really like Mustaine's vocal style on this. On the rest of the album, his vocals are iffy. You can tell he's on the way to, you know, his voice is becoming weaker, and in Dystopia, the album that came after this, his voice was really gruff on certain songs. You know, he's lost his high screamier voice completely. But I mean, I didn't mind those vocals either in Dystopia. But on this album, you can sense the change in vocal style. You know, losing his higher range. But yeah, that was my ranking of Megadeth Super Collider, each track ranked. So in last place we've got The Blackest Crow, then we've got Off the Edge, Forget to Remember, Super Collider, Burn, Don't Turn Your Back, Beginning of Sorrow, Built for War. The top 3 is Kingmaker, Dance in the Rain, the best original song on the album by far actually, and the best song on the album is Cold Sweat, a great cover of Thin Lizzy's classic song. Okay, that was my opinion on this album. Stay tuned.